YouTubers. It's me, Anne, and yes, I know what took me so long to post up a new video. I have so much to tell you, and I'm probably not going to remember half the things I wanted to say or want to say in this video, but hopefully I get all the main important things that have been going on or that have happened since my last video. Um, if I can recall, I think my last video was in November. Um, so it's been quite a long time since, and a lot's been happening, and yeah, so I guess I'm just gonna start. Um, I had a really bad relapse, like after my last video. It was in November, so that means that December was exam period for me, and then my winter break. And during exam time, it's like a vicious cycle. I always stop working out and I start eating really bad again, and I ditch all the vegetables and fruits for all the fatty, high carb and high fat foods, and I paid for it in the end. And um, I've kind of been dreading to make a new video because I'm pretty sure it's quite obvious that I have gained weight. And I actually, if you guys can notice now, it was actually a lot worse just about a month ago. So I was pretty much, I can probably say that I was at my worst weight ever, because at that point I decided that I just didn't care, and I just ate whatever I wanted, and I just, even though I felt terrible, I just kept going, and it was just nonstop, and I paid for it. I really did pay for it at the end. But the one good thing that came out of that came out after exams was the fact that my parents allowed me to go to Florida for the winter break. So I went for 10 days and I stayed at my friend's place, because her family lives in Florida. So I was allowed to stay at her place for 10 days. So I was pretty much there for the first week and a half of my break, and during Christmas. So that was that, and I had so much fun, and this was like the first time I've ever been able to go out, go somewhere far without my family and staying at a friend's place. And we didn't really get to do much partying or, going crazy per se, but nonetheless, that wasn't what I was going for. I just really wanted a break from being home and being around my family, because they were kind of stressing me out too, and just wanted to be away and not have to think about other people and what other people think of me, because that was like a really big thing again. So yeah, so while I was there, I did not binge. Obviously, I didn't have a chance to. So I don't know if I would have probably been really disciplined if I was at home. Probably not. But yeah, so I was at her place. They fed me really well, and I didn't want to be rude, so I always ate what was on my plate. And not that I didn't enjoy it. It was so wonderful. Like they're they're from Bangladesh, so I had a lot of curry and spicy foods, and lentil and basmati rice and all that good stuff. So I love that kind of food, so it was no problem for me to adjust. So I'm pretty sure I didn't gain any more weight than I did before I left, but I know I don't think I lost any weight either. So by the time I got back home and I had to show my entire family my pictures that we took away, and trust me, they were pretty minimal because I was not in the mood of taking pictures, because I knew I didn't look too great. Like, I wasn't happy with the way I looked, but I I took some anyways, and I showed them to my family the day, well, the following day I came back, and like a big slap in the face. I got all the everything that I wanted to get away from during my trip was pretty much uh, put out right in front of me, and just everything like that happened reminded me of all my problems again. And obviously, one of which was my weight. A few of my family members commented on how much weight I gained and how big my cheeks and my face looks, and yeah, and I tried to, just kind of shrug it off and just say ha ha ha, but little did they know that it really killed me, and I just pretty much went downhill from there. Um, Again, I kept getting lectured about school, and even though I did pretty well in my first term, like I did, well, actually considering how I did last year, I did extremely well. But again, they're still not happy with my choice of program, so they kept bugging me about that, and just about everything. Then I started having a few problems with my boyfriend, and then just everything kept piling up, and I had no outlet, not really, except to eat, and yeah, so it's been quite stressful. It's been a roller coaster for the past couple months, and um, at the end of, like, just before I end this video, or this part 2 to this video, I'm gonna talk to you about something I've been thinking about for the past week. And yeah, so before I get to that, so January was kind of a wake-up call for me. When school started, I was almost embarrassed to even go to school because I knew I had gained so much weight, and like literally I think I gained not only back all those pounds that I lost while I was trying to do that P90X workout routine, but I know I've gained more than when I started. So there you go. I didn't even get to finish my P90X workout schedule. I think I got up to the 50 days or even 60 almost, and that's extremely far. I don't know why I just couldn't do that extra month. So anyways, I'm back on the P90X workout, and I started this after the first week of school, like when we came back to school, and I've been on it since. So this is like my fourth week, and so I'm almost done phase 1 of the routine. But again, my eating lately, or this past month, has been up and down. I've had a good week, and then I'd have a miserable week, and then it'd be a good week, and then a miserable week, and then it would be a good few days to a miserable few days, and I'm starting to feel like I'm going back to the wrong place, that place where I was before Christmas break, and that scares me to death, because even though I still have gained a lot of weight, I know I've lost a few pounds or a couple pounds, and it's been hard. Like, even though my binges aren't as bad as they used to be, it's still a binge, which means it's still excess calories, and it's still extra carbs and protein, or carbs, proteins, or other nutrients being stored as fat because I'm getting too much of them. So I know I'm starting to get out of control, and it's gotta stop. And I'm back on YouTube, and I'm gonna try to keep up with you guys again. I'm sorry for those of you who've been asking for updates, or even new subscribers that I get once in a while. I'm sorry that my video was so late. And yeah, so there's more to tell. Okay, I'm going to end this and make a new video so this doesn't cut off. Be right back.